Welcome, darlings, to a symphony of shadows, a waltz with the creatures that haunt the edges of your dreams. We're about to unveil the top 10 scariest vampires, those blood-soaked icons who've sunk their fangs into our collective nightmares. From the cobwebbed castles of Transylvania to the neon-drenched alleys of modern cities, these creatures of the night have captivated and terrified us for centuries. Their thirst for blood, their unearthly beauty, their eternal yearning. It's a potent cocktail of fear and fascination. So light a candle, lock your doors, and prepare to descend into the darkness with me. We're about to meet the monsters who prove that sometimes the most terrifying things in life don't sparkle. He needs no introduction, does he? Dracula, the OG bloodsucker, the king of the undead. This Transylvanian terror, born from Bram Stoker's Gothic imagination, has haunted us for over a century. The castle on the hill, the piercing gaze, the hypnotic power. Dracula is the blueprint for every vampire story that followed. He embodies our primal fears of the night, of seduction, of the insatiable hunger that lurks beneath the surface. Before sound, before color, there was Nosferatu. This silent film phantom with his elongated fingers, his rat-like teeth, his haunting eyes crawled out of the shadows and into our nightmares. He is the embodiment of pure primal fear, a creature of the night that preys on our deepest vulnerabilities. Nosferatu reminds us that sometimes the most terrifying monsters are the ones we can't explain, the ones that linger in the silence after the credits roll. Ah, Lestat, the brat prince of the undead. Anne Rice unleashed him upon the world, a seductive, Byronic anti-hero who revels in his immortality. But don't let the charm fool you, darling. Beneath that beautiful exterior beats the heart of a predator. Lestat is all about indulgence, about power, about taking what he wants, when he wants it, and what he wants is your blood. Chapter 4:7, Count Orlok, a plague upon us. Another silent terror, Count Orlok, like a walking corpse, brought a different kind of fear to the screen. He wasn't seductive, he wasn't charming, he was pure, unadulterated nightmare fuel, his gaunt features, his claw-like hands, his piercing gaze. Orlok was a plague upon the land, a harbinger of death and despair. He reminds us that sometimes the most terrifying monsters are the ones that remind us of our own mortality. Chapter 5:6, Blade, the Daywalker. He walks the line between two worlds, a creature of darkness cursed with a conscience. Blade, the half-human, half-vampire hunter, is a study in duality. He is both monster and savior, driven by a need to avenge his mother's death and to protect humanity from the creatures he despises, creatures he can never truly escape. Chapter 6:5, Selene, warrior of the underworld. Don't underestimate her, darlings. Selene, the death dealer, the warrior queen of the underworld franchise, is a force to be reckoned with. She's a whirlwind of leather, bullets, and pure, unadulterated rage. Betrayed by her own kind, she walks a path of vengeance, her heart encased in ice, her fangs bared against a world that fears what it doesn't understand. Chapter 7, Angel, cursed with a soul. Oh, Angel. The tortured soul, the brooding poet, the vampire cursed with a conscience. He's the ultimate Byronic hero, doomed to walk the earth forever, haunted by the sins of his past. But let's be real, darlings. That brooding intensity, that internal struggle, it's part of what makes him so damn terrifying. Because beneath that tormented facade, the demon still lurks, waiting to be unleashed. Chapter 8, Spike, punk rock terror. He's a platinum-blonde hurricane of chaos, a punk rock vampire with a vicious streak a mile wide. Spike, the bleached blonde bad boy of the Buffyverse, is a study in contradictions. He's violent, he's unpredictable, he's got a wicked sense of humor, and he just might be the most human vampire on this list. And that's what makes him truly terrifying. Chapter 9. Eli, innocence lost. She'll break your heart, then she'll drink you dry. Eli, the child vampire from Let the Right One In, is a haunting reminder that evil can wear the most innocent of faces. Don't be fooled by those big eyes and that sweet smile. Eli is ancient, predatory, and utterly ruthless. She's the monster under the bed, the boogeyman in the closet, the thing that goes bump in the night. Chapter 10. Marlowe, the apex predator. He's the embodiment of our primal fears, a predator in its purest form. Marlowe, the alpha vampire from 30 Days of Night, is a force of nature. Brutal, efficient, and utterly without mercy, he descends upon Barrow, Alaska with his pack, unleashing a reign of terror that will chill you to your core. He is the monster in the darkness, the thing that watches you from the shadows, the nightmare you can't escape. Outro! Sleep tighter, side if you dare. So there you have it, darlings. 10 terrifying vampires who prove that some legends never die, they just get thirstier. Which one will be haunting your dreams tonight? If you enjoyed this descent into darkness, don't forget to give this video a bloody thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more spine-chilling content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a terrifying tale. Until next time, darlings, sweet dreams.